Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Got a pretty fun video for you today.
And I'm here.
And he's here. So, something I've been watching a bunch of recently is people's Nintendo Switch collection. I don't know why, but they're just a lot of fun to watch, and I thought we would do the same thing, just go through our Nintendo Switch games. I think the Switch is the second newest system I have. And I already have more games for the Switch than I have for any other system, which kind of tells you something about how great it is and how much you want to play games on that system. It's just phenomenal what Nintendo's done. I'm sure you guys all know that. So we've got a pretty good collection, nowhere near as amazing as some of the ones I've been watching over the last couple of days, but I thought it would be fun just to go through ours. Also, too, some of them I haven't pulled off the shelf for a year or two, so just to recap for myself and just go through our collection. I just pulled them off the shelf the way they were, so they're not alphabetized at all, because my kids always pull them off and move them around. So they're just going to be kind of random for the most part. I put a couple on top I wanted to talk about right away, but then it's just like randomness for the most part. So the first one I want to talk about is a game we just got.
One of my favorite games
ever. It is phenomenal. It's a follow-up to one of my favorite games ever. Haven't gotten very far into it. I'm only like, well, how far am I? Like 3 hours?
Probably, yeah, like 3 hours and like 10 minutes.
Yeah, just about 3 hours in. Very busy with work and everything, so I'm a very slow player. Plus, I can't play unless he's here to watch it, per his rules, not mine. Otherwise, I'd be further.
If he ever played, I would like delete his
save
file.
I would be further, but anyways, that game is Persona 5 Strikers. It is awesome.
It's like probably. The reason I like it so much is, one, I like the music, two, I like to see all the characters again, and three, I really just like the game.
Yeah, it's awesome to have my favorite characters back. I still prefer turn-based combat. Once again, I'm only 3 hours in, so I'm still getting used to the combat in this game. It's not bad by any means.
I actually kind of like the way you fight in this game.
You like it more?
Turn-based. I just like fighting like huge crowds at a time compared to like waiting before you can attack again.
So there you go.
So that's why I like the combat in this probably just a little bit more than the combat in Persona 5. But at the same time, there's so many like actions that it teaches you, like probably in the first 30 minutes it teaches you how to do like.
Okay, we're not doing a review of this game. We're going through our Switch collection. This guy. So yeah, if you like turn-based combat versus more action RPG, that's the difference for that game. Speaking of which, this is the second one I wanted to bring up. This is one of my other newest games, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. Same style where it's just a lot of enemies at once. Man, I love it. Breath of the Wild is my second favorite game of all time, so I want to love this. But this one just feels more of like a chore to like go through each battle. I'm just not. I find myself like pushing myself to get through it. I'm just not enjoying it as much as I probably should. But
I like it because Mipha's in it.
It's the same Mipha. Yeah, it's the same art style as Breath of the Wild. It looks beautiful. It plays well. Some people say there's like slow down, maybe a little bit, but if anything, that helps me figure out what's going on. I just don't enjoy it as much, especially as much as Persona 5 Scramble feels more, or Strikers feels more like Persona than this feels like Breath of the Wild, if that makes sense. So there's that one. Next one is this one I'm playing at night on my Switch Lite up in my bedroom to annoy my wife while we're in bed. This is a limited run game. It's the Grandia Collection. I've never played any of these games before, believe it or not. So I'm just playing through the first one now. I like everything about it so far, except for the voice acting is pretty terrible. But I'm assuming that's because it's an older game and voice acting in general wasn't as good back then. All right, we'll start going through a little faster.
I can do these two since I play them.
Okay.
These are just the two Nintendo Lab ones.
Labos,
yeah. The one with the robot one is my favorite because I just love to destroy things. And
they're okay. They're gimmicky games.
I like them.
Yeah.
But
we're not reviewing games so much.
My dad doesn't build the second one.
It's they're okay. They're Labo games. I'm sure you've heard of them. A couple we don't have to talk too much, but this is a game we play all the time. Our Ultimate Smash Brothers.
I love it. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows about this game. If you don't know about this game, then you're probably watching the wrong video right now.
Or you're sitting under a rock.
How would they sit under a rock and watch YouTube?
I don't know. You probably
Is there
like
Wi-Fi on
Patrick or something.
Oh my
from
god.
SpongeBob.
Same thing with this Mario Kart 8. Phenomenal game.
I like it.
My kids cry when we play, so...
No, Addison and Brayden do. I crush you guys.
No, he
Remember
crushed
that
it.
one time
They all
I
get
got
upset when they
a
lose, so we don't
score?
play very often because
I
they're
don't
also
get
losers.
upset. He's the one who
Pokemon
gets
Let's Go
upset.
Eevee, I didn't like that one so much. The boys got into it.
It was okay. I don't like it as much as normal Pokemon games.
There you go. Pokemon Shield, I've got Sword, but somebody took it.
It's a good game. I mean,
So it's up
I
in
don't
his
think
room.
a lot of people like it, but it was like the first game I actually like kind of completed the story by myself, and that made me happy.
Because it was like for like
Kid.
kindergartners.
I liked it though. It was
We got
fun.
the dual pack. They're Pokemon games. Everything about them is Pokemon except for to me it seems like it was like a 3DS game that they were making and then decided like, oh hey, we got this awesome new platform, let's put it on that. But they didn't up the graphics or anything. It's okay. It's mediocre. Not bad, not good.
I
Just
like it.
mediocre. Got Moonlighter. This is a smaller indie game. Got physical edition.
I don't like this game because I got stuck at the beginning and
Because he dies a lot. He doesn't have
it
the...
doesn't even give you an intro on the controls. It's like do
It's not
this,
that hard.
do this, and then boom,
It's not hard.
you're dead.
It's a really good game. It is a little challenging, but it's not that bad. If you haven't played Moonlighter,
It's bad.
give that a chance at some point. Here we go. Blazblue Cross Tag Battle.
I liked it for the one time we actually played it.
Yeah, we only did play it like one night for like a couple hours. I
It was
just got
fun,
it because
though.
it's got the P4 and P3 characters in it. I don't know any of the other characters because I'm not. What's the word? I'm not a weeb. Weeb?
Oh God!
Is that it?
You bring dishonor
So,
to that word.
I don't know much about anime. I have nothing against anime. I just
I like it because I get.
he's
to
trying
see
to get me
some
into
good-
it. I watched Evangelion. That
I've
was
watched
cool. That
all
was
of
cool. I liked
Naruto.
Evangelion, but I don't know
But
the
I
other
can't
characters.
watch Shippuden because
Anyways-
this guy won't get.
Anyways,
me
about the
Hulu.
game, since we didn't talk about the game. The game's good. It was fun. It was.
Yeah, it was
It's a
fun.
fighting game. The
I
combat
like the.
is really cool.
I like the.
The
I like the
animations
fir-
are cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
Right, that's the one.
Here's Minecraft Story Mode.
This
It's
was
Telltale
the-
game series, The Complete Adventure. That's a long title.
This is the first game he got for me.
Yeah.
I probably only played it for an hour when
No, you
it
played
first
it more
came
than that.
out, and then I never played it again.
Yeah, I don't play any Minecraft, so I didn't.
I mean,
Do it.
I think Minecraft is better than Minecraft Story.
Well, yeah,
like,
here's another
just
big
like-
one. Fire Emblem Three Houses. I've never played a Fire Emblem game, and I haven't played this. I just bought it not long ago. It was half off at
Did people
GameStop
did
or
people,
Target.
like-
But I got it for half off, so I bought it. This is on my short list. This is going to be one of the next games I play that's not Shin Megami Tensei.
Is it? Do people like this game?
Yeah, lots of people do. Yeah.
I might play it.
Super Mario Maker 2, you guys know about that.
I like that game.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine.
fun. I don't like.
Here's
I
a
got
Lego
stuff.
DC the Villains game.
It's okay
I don't
for the
really.
most
I love Legos, but I don't like Lego games so much.
It's okay for the most part.
I had to play with my daughter for a while one day because she was getting super frustrated and she's too dumb to figure out the.
Dad, that is so rude.
The truth hurts sometimes. I
Addison
don't know.
is not dumb.
So there's
She's
that.
just-
Here's a game, Captain Toad
Not
Treasure
good at
Tracker.
the game.
I really like this game. This is enjoyable. It's
Yeah.
once again, I think it's geared towards a younger audience, but there's no reason that any audience can't have fun with it. So it's a solid game, solid pickup if you ever find it. And I think this is one that goes on sale a decent amount. So if you haven't done this,
I really like this game. The only thing I'm bad about it is two players sucks so
well, the
bad.
second player's like not even. There's like no point.
Yeah,
to the
it's
second
like
player.
you just the like little thing you can move around and click things.
It's like you on this channel. It's like almost
Yeah,
not
good-
necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really
So solid game. Pick it up if you can.
Wait,
Don't. Wait. Are you
yeah.
gonna knock these over? All right. Here's the next stack. We're gonna go through these.
I'm sad. Too.
What are we? We're doing okay. We won't go take too
Yeah.
long. Zelda Link's Awakening.
I like this one. It was good.
I love this one.
I didn't
absolutely
even
loved
finish
it.
I only.
Yeah, you
I think
didn't.
I only.
You watched
like,
me finish it though, right?
Yeah, I think I might want to play this again. I didn't.
Well, you got a Switch now. You can play
I
it.
only like finished the first boss and got like the first instrument, and there was like 7 more.
So Parker's doing a mini or not so many review of every game. Sorry guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is pretty
I'm a
awesome.
sucker.
Some people complained about I don't know what it was, but like the transition from screen to screen or like a problem at the board. I didn't have any problems. I thought it was beautiful, played great, phenomenal Zelda game. I never played the original on the Game Boy, so this was my first time playing Link's Awakening, but I absolutely love this one. Once I started,
I thought it was cool.
I couldn't stop playing this until I finished. It was great.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Here's Octopath Traveler. This is an awesome game that I just quit. I got like 8 hours, 10 hours in, something like that, and I forget what happened, but I got something else and I stopped playing this. This is one I need to like restart one day and go back to, but old school graphics, phenomenally done. Looks beautiful, the music's great. Didn't know too much about the story, but I've heard from other people who've done reviews that the story is not the best part of it, but for RPGs, as long as like the combat system is fun, which it is super fun in this game, I think that kind of carries it after a while. Here's a super rare game, Earthlock.
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about this when I order it, but I'm pretty sure it was a cell phone game that got ported to the Switch. It runs really well. The combat in this is super fun too, the turn-based system, but I'm not a big fan of the overworld, like the travel in it. Besides that, it's a really solid game. And the story, I think, is somewhat simplistic, but I enjoyed it for what it was. So this is a quality title. I know it's not cheap on the eShop if you are looking for like a smaller RPG to play. That's a good one.
Okay, now I'll do some talking. Splatoon 2. This is one of my favorite games because I love...
Disagree. You're wasting time.
Sorry,
no, it's a good game.
like it.
It's a good game.
I like the PvP, and I love the story. I think it's a really good game in general.
I didn't play it myself.
Super Mario Odyssey. This is
Here,
a really...
hold it in the middle, genius.
Super Mario Odyssey. This is another good game in my opinion. I just really like...
You don't have to say in my opinion because you're not talking for anyone else. You can just say... This is a super good game.
This is a super good game. I just like the different maps.
I enjoyed Super Mario Odyssey too. I still just don't feel like they're evolving much. I mean, it's evolving in certain ways, but in terms of like the story, I don't know. It was okay. It's a Super Mario Odyssey. It's an amazing game, but it's just it never really caught me. So,
okay,
here's one we picked up super cheap. Haven't played it.
Book of Unwritten Tales 2. I don't know what it is.
We haven't played it. So we're just gonna say we're gonna get to a bunch of games that we haven't played. I'm not gonna lie. I just haven't gotten time to play them yet. But whatever.
Puyo Puyo and Tetris.
I'll hold it up because you're doing a terrible job.
I really like this one because I just like Tetris, and I think the Puyo Puyo...
It's Tetris and Puyo Puyo. It's fun. It runs well. Check it out if you're interested.
Wolver Blade. I really like this game because I just love being allowed to run around with my siblings and...
Yeah, this is another one from Super Rare. It comes in like this. This is the one I got that comes in this nice sleeve. It's like kind of foil, metallic foil if you can see that. It's cool. It's like a more action arcade like beat 'em up style game.
I like it.
It's super good and like I think what's awesome, one awesome detail about this game is the developers, you could tell really cared about it. And between battles, there's like historical information about the time period and the places that things happen.
Cool.
It was very cool. So you could tell they care a lot about it. The graphics look great. The combat works great. The only critique I have of this game is that it got a little repetitious. So that's something you have to consider, but it is a good game.
What does repetition?
It just like repeats itself, like the same type thing.
Yeah, Ring Fit Adventure. I really like this game because I just love exercising and beating up monsters at the same time.
And I'm fat and I need to start doing it. So there we go. We're gonna get there.
Fat. You are special.
This one I consider to be hidden gem. If you keep taking games, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
And I'll just do this one.
So this is what I consider a true hidden gem on the system, or if it's, I'm not even sure if it's on other systems or Steam or whatever, but I love the heck out of this game. It's super fun. The humor is amazing. It is Adventure Pals.
Stickers of cupcakes and stuff.
So this is like a 2D like platformer, but with like, I guess some RPG elements because you upgrade stuff. It's phenomenal. If you haven't heard this game, watch people that are good enough or smart enough to put gameplay in their videos because I still can't figure out how to do that. This game is muy one of my favorite, actually probably one of my favorite games on the Switch. I love this game.
Mm-hmm. Next up we have Astral Chain. I think I kind of liked the PvP when we played it like once.
PvP? There's no PvP.
Yeah, there is.
You don't play other players.
Oh no, sorry, PvP. I just liked the fighting in it.
Yeah, it's an awesome game. It looks beautiful. I really got into the characters. The combat was hard for me because I'm terrible at that kind of combat. But it was super awesome game if you haven't played that one. We got the port of the Nino. Oh, this is open. Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Super fun game. Unfortunately, I quit this because I got Persona 5 Royal on my PlayStation, so I was maybe a quarter to half away, I don't even know, third of the way through this game. I will go back to it someday because it is a worthy RPG worth playing. It's very good. I just got sidetracked. Nick says Breath of the Wild. We don't need to go over that. If you haven't heard of Breath of the Wild, once again, why are you watching a channel or a video on Switch games?
It's an amazing game.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's the best. Streets of Rage 4.
I liked this game. It's just when me and my 2 siblings and my dad played it, it was fun and all. We got through like 3 bosses, but the thing that annoyed me was like we were always like punching each other and kicking each other.
It gets crowded on screen with 4 players, but it is fun. And it runs well and it looks good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Here's Atelier Ryza.
I've never played.
Oh, what's the Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout? That title doesn't need to be that long. This is the first Atelier game I played. The alchemy system's awesome. I didn't beat it because I started another RPG, but this is one that I'll definitely go back to and complete at some point because it's a very good game. I think it's made by a smaller studio. I don't even know who makes it, to be honest, but you can tell it's not like super polished AAA, but super fun game. It was very good. The RPG elements were super good. Here's the Super Mario 3D All-Stars. It's still sealed. I bought this because I heard the same thing everyone else heard, that it's going to be super hard to get, blah, blah, blah. I've never played Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2 or Super Mario Sunshine. So just to have those 2 other games for the first time, I'm like, oh yeah, this will be a great pickup.
Mario Galaxy.
I will go back and play those eventually for the first time. Just haven't yet. But now that there's no rush, because there's, I have it. There's copies everywhere, so I didn't need to get it right away. But whatever, we've got it now. All right, a few more stacks, guys. Sorry, I'll speed up because we're getting long.
Oh yeah.
Starlink. I think this is still one of the most underrated games on the system. I think the biggest mistake they made was doing the Toys to Life thing. I thought they were cool. I would have kept buying them. We have a couple of ships, a couple of characters, but having Star Fox, obviously, that alone, I'd buy the game. I still think the gameplay was fun and everything, just underrated a little bit, and I think it didn't ever take off because of the Toys to Life. But if you can find this and a few of the toys, the ships, weapons, stuff on the cheap, give it a chance because it's worth it.
All right, Luigi's Mansion. I love this game because, one, I really liked the fact that you could just attack ghosts with a vacuum, and I really liked to see Luigi have his own game instead of it just being Mario.
Yeah, super fun game. Yeah, one of the best looking games on the Switch. Maybe a little slow, but we never played the first 2 Luigi Mansion, so I don't have any complaints about it. I just enjoyed the game. I thought it was pretty sweet.
Once again, 2-player was kind of okay. 2-player.
Oh, to Duke Luigi. Yeah, I played single player, but all right, we got to burn. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. I got this for like $5. It's still sealed. I don't know if I'll ever even open this one or not, if I ever have time. So I probably won't. But we've got that. Haven't played it. Another super rare, the Sexy Brutale. I saw a review of this game, looked awesome. So this is one I think I'm gonna wait till I go on vacation and take this game with me and just play it in a couple, downtime or at the airport or whatever. This is that type of game to me where you can fill that kind of time in.
Okay, Yoshi's Crafted World. I really like this game because I just like running around and beating up Shy Guys with balls of yarn.
So I thought it looked beautiful. It looks great on the system. It really does. But I was super bored. It's too easy and too slow. So yeah, it's a great game for a younger audience.
Game, yeah. Okay. You do this one.
Okay. Here's a limited run. I just got a couple of the Star Wars games. Haven't opened it yet. Played a lot of the Star Wars games a long time ago. I just thought it was cool that they were ported over. So I grabbed them. Haven't played them yet. Can't tell you how they run on the Switch.
Untitled Goose Game.
Amazing.
I've never played it, but I've seen reviews. This looks like an amazing and goofy game meant for kids, but also has some strategy
for everybody.
to it.
Yeah. And
awesome.
The physical copy actually has I don't know if it's DLC or whatever they have it called, but you can play multiplayer, 2 people at the same time. I heard that's a lot of fun, so we're gonna give that a shot sometime.
All right.
I'm gonna do this one.
Yeah.
This is Dust Diver. So I haven't opened it yet, but the graphics and art style in this game look awesome. I think the reason I bought this is I watched another channel, and I feel bad I don't know the name. I think it might be Switch Watch, where they talk about a lot of physical games that are coming out on the Switch, like all over the world. Where, like some of them you can only get in certain regions, but one of the guys on there was talking about this game, and he's got an English accent. And for whatever reason, anytime I hear somebody with an English accent, I always assume they're really smart and telling the truth. Maybe that's a bad thing, but he was talking about it, and so I looked it up, and it just looks awesome. So I picked it up. I haven't played it yet, but this is definitely a game I will play someday. Mm-hmm. That's that.
Damien X Machina. I really like this game because you fly around in robots destroying things, kind of like other games. But I just thought it was cool to have your own like designable robot to fly around and destroy things.
I love giant robot games. I just wanted that to be better. I hate to say it. I mean, it's not bad. It just wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
Alright, you do this one.
Yeah.
And this one.
Super Mario Origami King could be super awesome, except for the combat. I think everyone knows that. Just did not like the combat at all. Hollow Knight, the game I love to hate. No, I don't hate it at all. I love it. Everything about it. I am just terrible at it. And it's super frustrating, and it makes me feel like I'm not a worthwhile human being. But it's a great, absolute phenomenal game.
Aren't they making another one?
Yeah, Silk Song. You play Hornet instead of
Beetle?
Yeah.
Wait, he's Beetle? I got that?
I don't know if his name's Beetle. I don't even know if he has a name. But it's a different character.
I need to play that. I've never played
it. Yeah, it's so hard, but I love it. Here's Gunvolt Chronicles Luminous Avenger X. That's a long title. It's just like a platform shooter game. I would hearken it to like a Mega Man, and I don't like it. I'm horrible at the combat in this. I don't know if I'm not getting something right, but I just don't do the combat well. So I don't play it much.
Hyrule Warriors. I really like this game.
Not the Age of Calamity, just the Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this game because I got it like and then I played it like once or twice. I thought it was really fun, and I guess if you want to play a good game, I suggest getting this because you can play.
Get Age of Calamity if you want to play one of these.
Yeah,
This one's not as good.
You get to play as a bunch of.
I think this one has a lot. Yeah, a lot more characters, more content, but no, it's okay.
All right.
Should I do? Do you even know these two? Should I do them?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Diablo.
3.
3, yeah. Diablo,
phenomenal port. It runs amazing on the Switch. I can't believe it runs as well.
I love this game because I just like defeating.
Yeah, it's a good game. I grew up. Diablo 2 was one of my favorite games of all time. I spent a lot of time in high school on that. So I was super excited when Diablo 3 first came out on the PC. I played it on that for a while, but then I hadn't played for years, and then for whatever reason, I was just bored, and I saw it come out on Switch. I grabbed it, and it plays so well on that. I spent a lot of time. It's a great game, great port on the Switch. Next one, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I did not enjoy this. I just didn't. I heard it didn't run well on the Switch, and I don't know if that's true or not, or if it was just me that didn't run well on the Switch. But no, I just didn't really like that game as much. All right, last little stack, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Mm-hmm. These I think I separated. No, they're not even all. Okay. Ys Origin. I haven't played it yet. I've never played a Ys game either. But after I play the Grandia games on my light in bed, this is the next one I'm gonna play before my bedtime game. This is gonna be the next one. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I think this was the third or fourth game I bought on the Switch, and I was actually very surprised. I love strategy combat, strategy RPG games. This is like light on the RPG, but it was very fun. It was cool to see the characters in this kind of mode. So I enjoyed this thoroughly. And this game goes on super sale all the time. You can get it, even the physical copy, cheap. So give that a chance.
Fun to watch.
Next, a couple of the Shantae games from Limited Run. This is the Pirate's Curse and the Seven Sirens. Shantae games are cool. They're more, I hate Metroidvania title. I feel like it's too broad, but that's kind of what they fall into. but the art style and everything's super cool. So if you haven't never heard of these, give them a shot. They're super good. Oh, here's one. Another limited run Transistor. Voice acting and like the ambiance, like the feeling of this game was spot on. It was perfect. I think the biggest downfall for me is the enemy types seemed a little repetitious and hard. And I'm sure if I tried harder or like got more into the combat, get good, I would it would be better. I got pretty far in the game, but the combat was just too hard. And besides that, it was a phenomenal game. This is definitely one worth picking up.
Wando Song.
There we go.
I loved this game so much when I played it. I just loved
the puzzle solving was fun.
Yeah, the puzzle solving was fun. I just really liked whenever you moved your joystick, he would just like sing. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And I actually got pretty far in the game, I think. I think I played for 2 hours one day, which isn't far, but I liked it a lot.
So it's another limited run game. Physical, I think you can still get on I'm sure you can get on the eShop. It's very whimsical, very fun, very pretty. I think it was made by a very small team too. But had a blast with this one. Definitely worth checking out on a rainy day or something. Put this in your backlog because this is a really good one.
Mm-hmm. River City Girls. My dad plays this with my sister.
This is one I bought. Another limited run game. I bought this to play with my daughter. And she's terrible, so she dies and then leaves me alone all the time.
I can play with
and I have to try to beat bosses that are set up for 2 players with 1 player. So it's hard, but this is probably the best beat 'em up that we have on the Switch. It's not probably, it is. This game's amazing. Definitely worth playing. Even if you just pick it up digital, it's a phenomenal game.
Broken Age. I don't know what this game is, so
this is another limited run. Bought a long time ago, still sealed, haven't had time to play it. I actually bought 2 copies of this. One was for my brother-in-law for, I forget if it was his birthday or Christmas. Oh god, I shouldn't even say brother-in-law yet. Hopefully brother-in-law one day. Because this is his style game. He plays the other games by this publisher. I can't remember what it's called. About the cat that comes home from college. He told me about it. But anyways, he was super pumped when I got for him. So when I ordered one for him, I'm like, well, I can't.
A Night in the Woods.
A Night in the Woods.
I think that's.
That sounds right. Could be right. So I couldn't let him have a somewhat rare physical game that I didn't own, so I had to order 2 copies. I probably will play this someday. I know. I'm very shallow. I can't help it. Here is Celeste, another physical copy by Limited Run. I think everybody knows Celeste. It's one of the most popular indies of recent years. Haven't actually played it yet, but when I get done hating myself with Hollow Knight, I'll switch over to Celeste and hate myself more. Here is another last one. This is the last game that we have. Another last limited run I have is Blossom Tales, Sleeping King. Beautiful game, very Zelda-esque, except for the combat is deceivingly difficult at times, and it was frustrating, but not in a bad way, just in you can't relax and have fun. You have to try and be a better gamer than I am.
Get good.
But I recommend this one too if you like Link to the Past or Link Between Worlds, those type of Zelda games. This is right in that vein. Very solid title. So yeah, we also have what we didn't show, Pokemon Swords upstairs. They've got a couple other games that aren't down here, but these are all my games from the collection.
I have Super Mario Party, that's fun. I have Pokemon Tournament, that's fun. And Animal Crossing's upstairs, that's
you have my Animal Crossing?
Yeah,
I do have Animal Crossing.
That's an amazing game. I recommend that if you just have
I think everyone has that now. That's besides Mario Kart, that's the most sold game on the Switch.
I mean, it's just so peaceful and awesome. You need to have it. It's if you are ever having a bad day, that game will always cheer you up, in my opinion.
I already have to do enough chores around this house, so I don't want to do chores on a make-believe island. I have nothing against the game.
Come on, those walking animals who talk to you.
I have nothing against the game. It just wasn't for me. But
I have this
anyways,
polar bear
we should let's close this up because we're way too long. Nobody's gonna watch this far into the video anyways. All right, you guys, thank you very much for coming to the channel, watching the video tonight. That's our Switch collection. It is ever growing, and hopefully the backlog won't get too bad. But those are our games. the Switch is absolutely amazing. I love it, and that's what we're working with right now. So thanks for checking out the channel. We got other fun videos and lots more to come. So you guys stay tuned. We'll see you later.
Have a good night or day.